Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna talk about why I'm moving. I already see it on the screen. There's one of the reasons why I'm moving, but I'm gonna show you around. There are many things that are broken in this home, and I will give you my reasoning later, and why this channel is gonna be a bit on the background because we are working towards moving. Because if I stay here, I stay demotivated, and I don't want to have that. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see all the problems in my home. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make a 6 on today in 7 years. And yeah, let's show you the first one. So first things first, I have a leak, and this leak is already since October 2024. There were already 8 people that came here to try to fix it. Still, it has issues. So yeah, basically I've just been scammed, right? Because they probably already knew it was a leakage because you cannot see it, and I will give you the reason soon because it's dark here, but there's a reason for that. It is repainted. The roof is repainted, so they tried to hide the leak, but eventually it started leaking again, obviously, when I was visiting this home and signing the contract. So yeah, why is there no light? Well, the reason why there's no light is because behind this light, one of the you have two wires, right? Like the zero wire and the other wire. I'm not sure how you call it in English, but one of the wires doesn't hang into the socket because that means that it gets when I'm switching on the light and off. Not only that it's because of this one, but behind here, the wire every time it gets loose and it cannot stick around because yeah, it's broken. So I need to buy a new socket, but yeah, since I'm social rent, obviously the real estate agent has to do this. So I've just explained why I have no light, but I want to show you something different. My actual window is from the wall, which means that there was heat exposed to outside of the window. So this is not good. This is definitely an emergency fix, but yeah, till this day, I only saw it when I was sticking the wall. So this has been forever, but it is one of the problems that I also have. So the other thing is that I have a mouse problems. I will show you more pictures or more videos about that, but basically they're trying to eat my wall. Why do I have a rat problem? Is it because I'm disgusting? No, the reason why it's so messy is because I'm preparing to move, just going to be honest. Um, but yeah, there has been mice all along. I was already suspicious about certain plinths I have, but basically they're trying to eat my wall and hide uh, behind them. Is even that worse is that they try to remove these plinths from the wall here, right? They remove these plinths and they try to put it on the sideways, and they just start eating. So every day, my dog wakes up in the middle of the night to check what is walking around my home. But yeah, there are baby mice, but there's a plague around this area. So yeah, that's why they're also inside my home even though I don't have any food. So we just went here for over the mouse, but here there's like my gas meter, and my gas meter, you can see there's clearly mice traps and those kind of stuff. Now the pest control guy came, and you can see that the sticky, I'm not sure, the sealant and the gaze, the iron, I don't know how you call it, iron sponge or whatever. He put it there, but yeah, that didn't work because if you see these two stones, they weren't there. Actually, even worse, they ate my wall, so they found a way around it. So that's how smart city mouses actually are. So yeah, that is definitely not a solution. And also you can see it behind under this kind of rounding thing. They also came behind that. So definitely. All right, so the next problem is that there's a new wire, and this wire is actually for consistent electricity, right? Or if an electric shock comes into the house, so it gets grounded. So it's that kind of wire. I'm not sure how you call it in English, but um, Yeah, they decided to just put a hole in my wall and just cut the wire just like here, because the one of these wires here got cut by the neighbors downstairs because they're renovating and they didn't think about it. They just cut it down, and yeah, basically, I had no electricity because of that for a week. Um, this is a bit concerning. Like, you would think that mice won't jump from here, but yeah, there was some evenings that this light went off for no particular reason. So definitely mice are here, and if you think mice won't jump from this, they do, and unfortunately, I have to say that because it's very unlikely, but they do. Yeah. So here is another case that the mice are eating inside my walls, so they can try to fit here in beneath. Every day I cut some mice, catch some mice, but yeah, they're still trying to eat my walls. Like you can see this stripe, for example. I painted this. I painted this whole section when I came here, but definitely it doesn't look like I did, right? Another example of mice eating my walls and my plinths and kinds of stuff. Then we have the next one. So basically, this heater in the bathroom does not work. I've tried many things. I tried to get rid of the air. I tried to turn the heat all the way up, all the way down, or consistency heating. It is not working. The guys from the from the heater, they came here and told me like, hey, yeah, we can not do anything about it for now. We have to investigate, but we don't get paid by that for your real estate agent, so they have to come back. So here I have a bell, and this bell basically represents, of course, my door, but it doesn't work. And many agents told me that they won't fix it because it is a very complicated system. Like two electricians told me, and because the real estate agent doesn't want to pay for a new bell, they don't know which one is which. So let's talk about the most important thing. I have a leakage for 3 months. 8 guys came here to try to fix it. They have a hard time fixing it. Probably I have mentioned this before in a video, but yeah, there's a hole in my wall for 4 months straight. Very unlikely, very unusual. They have a hard time fixing it. Of course, probably it was broken before I came here because they repainted the roof already. You cannot see the difference, but I do. Basically, yeah, got scammed here. All right, if you look closely, there's a lot of issues behind the walls, right? It's shredding and it's going all the way to my my apartment. I'm going to show you more examples, but basically this is not a normal thing to happen. Even though it's an old building, it should not shred like this within, I'm living here for maybe a year. So this should absolutely not happen, the speed that it's breaking down. Again, another examples, and here you can clearly see they repainted the roof to hide the leakage. But yeah, then again, this is another part of the apartment that is shredding. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Again, I live here for a year. I actually painted this wall as well, this wall, and yeah, this is how it looks. No, I'm in a different room, basically. I painted already a little bit, but you can clearly see it's going on forever and ever and ever. Also, it's zigzagging down, which is a dangerous thing to happen, which is absolutely abnormal, going all the way outside of my balcony, which I will show you soon. Again, a clear example that mice are here. I have purposely not cleaned this. Also, I'm moving, so I'm not necessarily cleaning until I'm ready to move. So, because yeah, we are, yeah, again preparing to move, which means we are packing these boxes and those kinds of stuff, and then later on I will do a thoroughly cleaning one time. So again, like I mentioned, the tearing down all the way goes outside right? You can see it from here, goes all the way to the top, all the way to the window to go outside. So we're gonna go outside soon so you can see it more clearly. Again, I've put some sealant here because it was breaking my wall, but there are new breakings here, new shreddings. I also have another shredding here probably. I don't see it in one go, but because it's dark outside, but basically it went all the way from the balcony downstairs. Here I had to put sealant all the way to my balcony floor, going all the way here, and this one is going all the way to the top, going inside. Again, more mice. Again, I'm not cleaning it until I have proof and other things. This is important because if I don't have proof, I cannot do anything. No one believes you if you don't. Now, again, you can clearly see that mice bit this stuff from my wall. They chew on the lime that I have, right? The glue that I have. And they try to get behind the behind the splint, but unfortunately with no success. Um, Also behind the thing here, you can clearly see it comes off from the wall, and further I already put some sealant over there because yeah, again I am trying to prepare for to move. Here you can clearly see it. The shredding goes all the way to the top, right? This is not good behavior. This is what it does when you get the wrong rent. Very unfortunate. I have to cover this up because I'm trading at home, but yeah, it is how it is. All right, we have another issue here. Like this one actually keeps hanging, and the reason why there is no screw here, or one of them at least. Very unfortunate. I think it's on the outside even, I'm not sure. This is something that should not happen. I asked a real estate agent to fix this, but yeah, there was supposed to come one day, but they didn't. This is something I'm also suing for. So here, that was the first fire alarm. This is next to my bedroom. Yeah, of course, you know what happens when you have a bedroom. You go outside and there's a immediate fire alarm. The fire alarm goes off. I mean, what were you thinking? So in the first month I was living here, we had some data problems. Apparently someone cut the cable inside the wall and then put the wall back. I'm not sure why that is. So I had not any data or internet for like a month or plus. Still, there are some issues. One of the plugs that I have here is working. The other one is not working and has many errors. So that is why this one, I think we talked about this in November in one of my videos, but basically one of them is not working, which is very unfortunate. All right, so one of the sockets is not working. Let me actually show you a flashlight and have a decent plug. So let me see. Give me a second, guys. So if I pull this down and pull another data cable in, again, I tell you guys, I'm not cleaning my home at the moment. I'm preparing for moving, which means I'm filling in the boxes. And when I fill out the boxes, I will clean again. But basically this one actually plugs my things inside. So it's not fully plugged in, which means it pushes outside eventually, and which means, yeah, this is very important. And this only happens for certain sockets. I'm not sure why. So yeah, now you know. All right, you guys, if you look down, there's a bit of an inconsistency going on. Sorry for the phone. Try to keep the phone away, but basically what happens is that it's very inconsistent. So I'm gonna slide down, and you can see that I am clearly falling here. Like, excuse me, this is my dog, but there is a radius. I want to say radius though. I would say um, like, yeah, I think it's some kind of radius of 6 degrees, which is very fortunate. So if you're gonna stand at my balcony, you might trip. because I don't feel safe standing on my balcony, to be honest. So we have an issue in my kitchen, and basically that's because of the mice. Um, it's not because my kitchen is dirty or anything like that. You don't see a crumb or anything like that. It's just my washing stuff and those kind of stuff. But if I put it down here, you can clearly see. Oh, I dropped my phone, but you can clearly see there's been some mice over here. Yeah, which is an issue. Let me see if I have a flashlight actually, so you guys can see a bit inside. Let me see if I can find a significant flashlight or something. You can clearly see that the pest control have been here, but yeah, no use because they're still eating my walls, and this is a gateway for them. Actually to put it here, so that's why I put this bottle here just for now. I will fix it when I'm yeah, done with filling in the boxes and preparing for moving. There's a reeking smell under my kitchen closets. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but basically they're coming inside here. You can clearly see it on the floor. I actually vacuumed it a couple of weeks ago, and they're still roaming around. Also, you can see on the wires, I'm not sure if you see it well, but you see the color of the mice going on there. So yeah, they're definitely here, and they're chewing like crazy. So again, another problem they put behind my plinth over here, right? And this is there was some rat poop actually, mice poop, and they're trying to eat this so they can, yeah, have a new highway. They haven't succeeded that well yet, but they're trying, right? So yeah, they're trying to break everything. Again, one of my kitchen closets, they have been chewing a lot. um this was not here, and this has definitely been chewed. Also, if you see this wall, I have not put it there, nor the pest control have put it there. This is one of the gateways to act like that. If you see this brown stuff, I'm not sure if I can zoom in. Let me see, it's pretty disgusting. But this brown stuff is actually their skin. It is not because of it rust or anything like that. So yeah, they're also coming in my kitchen closets, even though I have nothing significant over here. I have almond milk and some drink over this, multivitamin, and some sauce. That's pretty much it. So everything always has been on my upper closets, which they cannot access. But now you see, it doesn't really matter. They would just come whenever they like. So this is my new heater. This was not here, and this was the reason why we have us here, is because that heater when I came here was 25 years old. Yeah, obviously that won't work anymore if someone has lived here for a long period of time. Also, it was not saving money; it was spending money, right? So this new one is working very hard. I'm very glad about it, but I had to negotiate with the real estate for 2 months, which was very unfortunate. But yeah, we got it done. It had some issues in the beginning because of the leakage, but it seems to be very consistent and not letting me down, which I'm very unfortunate about. But yeah, again, it took me 3 months to fix that. Here again, you're seeing an issue. This is actually coming into my kitchen. This wasn't like this last year. There was nothing to see, and now we have a significant bump. Of course, this is an old home, but I have to be honest. Just living 1 year and actually seeing it like this significant, which is very unfortunate. Now, I don't know if you guys see this, but I had been repainting the roof before I came here, but only for a significant part. This means there was also probably some fungus or leakage here, which doesn't try to reveal. So this eventually is a recurring problem. Hopefully I don't have this problem before I leave here. But yeah, because of that, I need to repaint the whole kitchen roof. And also you can see some shredding here behind the, yeah, you can clearly see that I have painted some things, but yeah, it's shredding down all the way from the walls, right? So that is also very unfortunate. Well, if you see here, they had some trouble to actually find the wire that goes below my home. Yeah, this does not look great. This is a very sad solution for a wire that we needed inside this home. This could have been done better. It's going all the way outside my home. I don't know what to say. I actually removed this lamp already because again, we're moving. We're making this home clear. So this light is not working. I'm not sure. We have to fix that. This is my bedroom. Now that's not a big issue, but of course, if someone comes here and is like, "Hey, let's test it out," it's not working. Um, that should not be the case. Of course, there are many walls like this. They just like repainted all the stains. Not sure why that is. So I did not painted this wall because I'm like, this is a disrespect. I don't want to do something like this. Also, on the other side of the wall, like you can clearly see that kids have been living here. Well, I won't do this. I'm an adult. Why would I measure my height? Doesn't make any sense. Um, Again, if this was a requirement, it's probably going to ask me to repaint the wall. I will decline this because, obviously this doesn't make any sense. So I can record all closets, but basically every closet has like shredding like this. Also on the other side, you can clearly see this is not okay. This building is not good. All right, so the other things I want to talk about is this window. Basically, what's wrong with this window? This window is from 1970s. Currently, it's 2025. Let's be honest, this window is not working properly anymore, which means a lot of heat is disappearing from my home. When I wake up, it's actually 14.5 degrees every day. This from where I live is unusual. It should actually be like 16 degrees or 16.5, 17. Definitely not 14.5, 14, or sometimes even 13.5. This is because the reason why it's cold when I actually put the heater on 8 hours ago. This should not be the case, but that's because of this window. All right, so let's round it off here. You probably have seen the leakage for the third time, but this is how I want to end the video. Yeah, what do I have to say? This is the reason why I'm moving. You probably have some questions that I'm going to answer, so I'm going to do that. So the first question might be like, how did you ever come into this building? Like, did you get scanned? Did you not see anything like that? Well, to be honest, they cleaned it such in a way that if you're going to visit the home and you only have 10 minutes, you probably won't see it. Like, I've tested some things that were working, but how can I test that the internet is working while there's no internet connection yet? You need a subscription for that, right? And how can I see if there are rats, if they painted everything and filled everything, right? I cannot see that. They can only see that in a matter of time. So that's the first thing. Like, so second thing is like, why did you came to live here in the first place? Well, out of emergency, basically we have a living crisis in my country, housing crisis in my country, and I had the fortunate to actually get this home on a permanent contract. The permanent contract for the first year, you have to stay 1 year to stay here indefinitely paying rent. And the goal was always not to live here, but this is an A+++ location. So that's why we have been sitting in this home, and we're going to trade it with someone else that really likes to live in one of the best capital cities in the world, according to some people. And that wants to live here, go outside, have fun, whatever. I can get a 10 times better home if I was going to sit here for a year, but I didn't think this old home would have been this kind of a disaster, to be honest. So another question would be, when are you moving? That's going to be probably before the summer. I have to negotiate and fix these things and make it look like there's nothing wrong. And actually, I fixed more things behind the scene we haven't talked about, but yeah, we're working on that. So the last question would be, how does it affect the channel? Well, basically, it does affect the channel. I've been when I wake up, sometimes I'm demotivated, not because of the channel, But basically, I'm demotivated because I see all these problems in the home that I have to fix, and the real estate agent is slacking, right? So it takes a lot of time. Another question could be, why don't you fix it yourself? Well, I have social rent. This is why I should not fix it by myself, because if I do that, not only am I spend it, it is actually not allowed to do that. You have to first ask permission to the social rent real estate agent to actually get something performant. So yeah, that could probably be more questions, but you can enter this in the comments below. I'm gonna make this video right now and upload it, so yeah, you guys know what's happening here and why this channel is affected, and sometimes there's no content that yeah, I'm working on other things behind the scene, such as this one, right? So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, a comment if you want to see me make it 607 years, and I will see you on to the next one.